What's going on, guys? It is your boy Coach Reed, your mindset and fitness coach. I was asked the question the other day, Bryant, what is your fuel source on the days where you don't feel like doing what it is you do? You don't feel like dealing with client stuff, and you don't feel like flipping the lights on in the gym, and you don't feel like exercising, you don't feel like doing the thing that you say you are consistent in doing. What is your fuel source? And I simply said this, right? Obviously, God is the anchor. We always start with God as the anchor. I am super grateful for the opportunity that I have every day. Grateful for, the air, the clouds, coffee. Some days I run purely off of that. Positive energy, positive everything, knowing that I am protected and I'm held down and that there's nothing that can get to me because I have that on my side, right? I have stage 3 kidney disease. At any point, I could have lost my kidneys and not been able to do what it is that I'm supposed to do. I'm grateful for that every day. And there's some days I run strictly off of freaking having a chip on my shoulder, right? And that's dark and that's ugly, but on my worst days, sometimes I have to pull from that, right? The fact that somebody told me I'd never run a marathon and I freaking did it. Told me I never win a bodybuilding competition, I never did it. Told me that I would never leave a gym, start my own gym, and be able to steer through the pandemic and all these things that people put in your ear, but I've been able to do it with God as the anchor, but also sometimes I run off the fact that people tell me I couldn't do it. But whatever your fuel source is, whatever it is that gets you going, you got to pull from that, right? I am not here to tell you what you should run off of, and you shouldn't tell me what the value and what I should be running off of. But I promise you this, if you find what fuels you, use that every single day, you tap into it, you will freaking get where you're trying to go, right? You will have the thing that you need to pull you forward on your darkest days, right? There's some days I run off the fact that, I got Scarlett watching me. There's some days I run off the fact that I have tons of people who follow me who are watching what I do, and they're just like, oh, they're counting on me to show up and be the person that I said that I am. They're counting on me to continue to set the example, right? And that might sound arrogant or whatever, but there are people who message me who's like, hey, Bryant, you ran today. Because of that, I'm running today. I run off of that sometimes. Sometimes that is the fuel source that I need, right? So find your fuel source, find what it is that you need to get you going. It's not gonna look like mine, and mine isn't gonna look like yours, but tap into it when you wake up, have gratitude, remember what the anchor is, and branch your fuel sources off of that. But always find the thing that moves you forward and get after it. I love you guys. What's your fuel source, all right?